Hello YouTube, I'm David with the David West channel. Let's practice with the Swiss Army knife Fieldmaster. I want to give you some good close-ups of it before we start to make fire with it. From this angle you have 6 functions: the toothpick, the key ring, the tweezers, Phillips head screwdriver, package hook, and the awl. And there is a hole in the awl. You can sew with that awl. So there's actually like 7 features on the back side here. And on this side, you have the large flathead screwdriver and the bottle opener and wire stripper. And then this blade has a small flat-headed screwdriver and a can opener. And if you can see that hinge right there, that's the scissors next. And then the saw is next. Large blade, small blade. Victorinox Fieldmaster, 15 functions. Let's make some fire. All right, let me show you what a great fire maker it is. I want to go ahead and start off with a jute fire roll, and we'll have to break this jute down, and I like to do that with the saw. So let's get about a 10-inch piece. And just start raking through it. You may want to go ahead and just tear it apart fiber by fiber, strand by strand. I kind of like combing through it like this. And it doesn't take very much fiber for an ashes and jute fire roll. All right, so we only used about 4 inches of this 10 inches of jute, and that's plenty fine enough to fire roll. Just trying to even out the fibers so the thickness will be the same throughout. Just a little dab of wood ashes. Any wood ashes will work. See the wind blowing it away. Something hard right there. Twig. Get a twig on the table. There it is, it slipped off the edge of the table. I'm going to set you back up for a long shot. Well, it went out on me while I was setting the camera up, so we'll just make another ember. It's easy enough. You need to see the process in a long shot so that you can better understand how easy this is. I bet the ember doesn't go out this time. I'm always trying to get the perfect shot, you know it? A nice, good, clear close-up with perfect lighting. And sometimes it costs you. Trying to even out the fibers. Stand in front of the wind. Got a lot of ashes in it that time. Sometimes you can put too many ashes in there and it kind of smothers out the ember. I usually like to put it just on a third of the fibers. Let's see if we can do a little bit better this time. I see smoke. And these are just loblolly pine needles. I've crushed them up and processed them, and I always like to save this powder, this finest of fragments of pine needles, to go right on top of the ember. And it doesn't matter what kind of ember it is, hand drill, bow drill, you put this powdery stuff on top of it, you'll have great success with your tinder bundles. Constant airflow. That's the magic of waving tinder. All right. Let's go ahead and we'll use the sharpness of these blades. These are stainless steel blades, but you can get them things razor sharp, which is great for feathers and shavings. And let's just take our time and make a bunch of shavings. Some fine shavings. Piece of tulip poplar. And I've got all this wind. It's going to be trying to blow all this away on me. I'll try to stand in the way of it. Like butter. All right, well, let's go to time lapse. All right, let's go ahead and break our saw back out, because we will use the back of that saw blade to strike the ferro rod. Keychain ferro rod, it's 3 1/8 inches long by 3/8 of an inch in diameter. Before we do that, let me see if I can get you a close-up of these shavings. All right. Some very fine feathers in there along with those coarse shavings. It should ferro rod ignite very easily. In the wind. Now, to keep my blade from closing up on me, now I have tougher skin on my hands and on my fingers than most people, but I just take and hold the teeth, just hold it open with my thumb. All right, now before you leave my channel, do me a favor. Please hit the subscribe, and right next to the subscribe there is a notifications bell. When you hit that notifications bell, there'll be a drop-down list. Select all. And please give this video a like. Appreciate you joining me on this one. We'll catch you on the next one.